video takes us to Jefferson City, Missouri, where we find a lad who seems a bit confused in life. Well, first he demands $10,000 from the officer because he's been stopped unnecessarily and he was just traveling. And then what happens? Oh, dearie me. He gets arrested. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy.
Don't even roll your window down.
I don't have you on camera, just...
It don't matter. Other side, sir. Don't open that door. Don't roll that window down. Come to the other side, sir. I'm the driver. I'm the driver. Come to the other side, sir. Okay, do you have a SAF or a RAS? Do you have a SAF or an RAS? I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm a living man. I'm a living man. Has a crime been committed? What crime has been committed?
Well, now, Junior, I'm just going to take a wild guess here, go out on a limb, and I'm going to say you don't have a license plate on the back of your vehicle, since I see it on the floorboard here, upside down. I mean, come on, what's going on here, Junior?
Don't say anything, Charles. I'll handle this. I will handle this.
Contacts of this line.
Sir, no crime has been committed. I don't have... No. It's my constitutional right. I declare I have a right to travel. I declare that I have a right to travel. I'm not driving in commerce. Sir, are you familiar with UCC 9109? You do not. I have a Fourth Amendment constitutional right for no unlawful search or seizure, sir. I have a right to no unlawful search or seizure, sir.
Imagine that. Another YouTube lawyer. Man, they're like a dime a dozen, aren't they? Well, the lad already said one thing. He's not in commerce. And he's got an amendment. What did he say? Oh, no, he said he's got a constitutional right to travel. Yeah, what amendment is that under, I wonder?
Do you hear me, sir? Do you have a SAF or an RAS? My vehicle is not stolen. Then what crime has been committed? I don't want to argue with you up through the window. Okay. Hey. I'm just asking what crime has been committed. What crime has been committed? So what do you do normally?
That's a good question, Softsit, because normally people hand over their driver's license, their insurance, and their registration. But I guess you don't have any of those things. Of course, I did see a license plate on the floorboard. What's that all about, that license plate? Why isn't it on the back of your car?
What do you do normally? Why am I going to get arrested? What crime has been committed? What crime has been committed? Is that even an arrestable offense? Is that an arrestable offense? Is that a lawful arrestable offense?
Yes, it is a lawful arrestable offense. And you're also committing a lawful arrestable offense by not providing your ID. So you're committing 2 crimes right now.
I have the right to no unlawful search or seizure, and I have the right to travel. I declare that is my constitutional right. This is law. No, this is law. You don't roll that down. UCC 9-1091.
Spike strips.
Would you like some insurance, sir?
I don't want to argue with you, sir. I don't want to argue with you, sir.
I'm confused. Perhaps you good people can help me out. But where in the Constitution does it give us the right to travel? I don't see that in here. Which one is that? Yeah, well, I'm not a sovereign citizen, so I don't know these things. I have to go back to school and get some more education.
So your questions.
Call your sergeant. I don't want to argue with you, sir.
And Charles, what are you doing? We had a conversation the other day. It was cool.
There's nothing to be said here, sir. We have a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
I apologized and shook my hand the other day, Charles. Remember that?
And he's not doing anything wrong. We were on the way to work and you're holding us up. And I do declare that it is noticed that there's a notice of fee schedule attached that says you agree to pay $10,000 for each minute delayed or detained from a non-emergency traffic stop. May I ask why your officer, I just spoke with one of your officers just down the street within the last 15 minutes and he drove off and let me go?
That was an accident. That wasn't a traffic stop. This is a traffic stop.
Okay.
$10,000 per minute. Wow, that's way more than Goat Boy makes. He only charges $25 per minute. Goat Boy, maybe you should become a sovereign citizen. What do you think?
License and insurance.
Were you stalking me?
Several chances, man. It's gonna get worse. This never works out for any of you guys who do this.
You're good. I'm telling you, you got to stand with God on this, and you got to stand on your
We don't want to have
constitutional
to break
right.
your window. We don't want to have to drag you out of the car and place you in handcuffs for something that can be handled with a license and insurance. You know what I mean?
Call your sergeant, please, sir. I'll speak with your sergeant when he gets here.
Nope. He's asking me what crime and you committed and stuff. Explained it to him several times now.
I would also like to make note a complaint of the stalking and harassment.
Stalking and harassment?
The stalking before I
stopped you for a legal reason, which you have no license plates on your vehicle. So that's not really stalking and harassment.
No, before then an officer.
Before then, you got in an accident.
Okay.
So that's why he went out with you.
No, but before that he was already watching me. He was already
It's not stalking and harassment. Our job is to watch. Our job is to see.
Okay.
Obviously saw you had no license plate. So
Okay, well, again, I don't want to argue with you, sir. I really don't. I just simply want to stand and declare my constitutional right by law.
Oh, yes, indeed. His constitutional right to travel. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, well, Sonny Boy, unfortunately for you, that's just not true. But you'll have to learn the hard way, I guess.
I'm giving you several options here, man. You got to give me your license and insurance. That paper you're showing me does not mean anything. I've explained it to you several times. Do you want to give me your license or what?
Sir,
Hey, at this point, you are under arrest. You're under arrest. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle.
there is no right for no
under
unlawful
arrest. Step out
search
of the vehicle.
or detainer.
Sir, step out
Step
of
out
the
of
It's
the
my
vehicle. You're
Fourth
under
Amendment constitutional right,
Say
sir.
again.
And no crime has been committed.
Step out of the vehicle. You are under
No
arrest.
crime has been committed. You have no affidavit with a written signature from a
If you do not
victim.
get out, you will get pepper sprayed, and I will break the window, and I will get you out of the vehicle.
I ain't gonna-
I think Charles is going to it.
No, it's not. It's okay. Please don't.
Is that a pepper? Is that?
Don't. It's all right. It's all a test. It's all a test. So.
Don't get out of the car. This is a pepper ball. I will deploy it inside the car. Get out of the car now.
Well, now we have at least 3 officers on scene, and they're threatening to break the window. They're threatening pepper spray. Oh, Sonny Boy still doesn't want to get out of the car. I don't understand it. But hey, you know what? I'm not as stupid as these guys. I would definitely get out of the car. Matter of fact, I wouldn't have done anything to begin with to get stopped. Well, I'm not a frauditor and I'm not a sob-sit. I guess I'm just a law-abiding citizen. But hey, let's continue.
I will break the window.
Hey, if you don't
Can
wanna
you
be
produce
involved,
an RAS or an SAF?
Get out of the car.
Can you produce an RAS or an SAF? My hands are up. I'm doing nothing wrong.
Should I get out?
No. We're going to stand on our constitutional right, our law, and we're standing with the Almighty God. Heavenly Father, know that it's also written, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Hey, it's also written, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm.
What?
It is also written, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm.
You are under arrest. If you continue to resist, there will be further charges. Step
I'm
out
not
of the vehicle
resisting
and
arrest.
comply.
I'm standing
You are
on.
under arrest.
There is no crime has been committed.
You are under arrest for failure to identify, obstruction, and resisting arrest. You need to exit the vehicle now. Charles, I talked some sense into him, man.
You are violating the. You have to produce
Hey,
me.
That's my sergeant. That's my sergeant right there.
Hello, sir. I'm okay, Officer Bickle.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Junior here say he was going to exercise his Fifth Amendment? He hasn't shut up once.
Get out of the car and we can then give you some tickets. Or hard way, and then...
All right, Mr. Bickle.
Yeah.
First I do want to say it is written, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. I stand in the name of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Now, you just mentioned tickets.
Yeah.
I asked your officer to produce an RAS
What's that?
or a reasonable articulable suspicion
Yep, that'll be in the
or
report.
a single articulable fact.
Okay.
Okay, if he has either one of those things and can produce either one of those things, okay, then as you said, he can write his ticket and get us on the way.
We need your
But by my Fourth Amendment constitutional right, without those things being produced, I don't have to I stand and declare my Fourth Amendment right that says that there is no unlawful search or seizure. Okay? Now, I also
But what about lawful?
know that we have a constitutional right that has been upheld by the Supreme Court, that we have a right to travel in the private as long as it is not for commerce. Is that correct?
Yeah, but this ain't private.
Okay. I am driving in my private conveyance.
Street ain't.
Well, at least this yahoo didn't call his car a vessel. It's a conveyance. Yeah, I like that word, conveyance. Yeah, but it's not going to help him a bit, though. Let's carry on.
Here's the deal. Those arguments are for court, okay? And if you want to make those arguments in court, feel free.
Okay.
But the issue is, there's also laws that the Supreme Court has upheld that we can order somebody out of the car. They have to produce their license if they're operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway.
This is not a motor vehicle.
What is it?
It's only a motor vehicle if you register it with the Department of Motor
Fail to
Vehicle.
register a vehicle?
And so I'm asking you, do you want to give me the tickets for what you believe the crime has been committed?
You have to
Because
give me
otherwise you have no warrant. I have not.
Your information.
I have
You
not.
make arrests without a warrant on site.
You
Supreme
can check
Court-
the VIN number and see that it is not that the vehicle is not stolen.
Okay.
Okay, and then if any crime has been committed, then if you feel that you need to write the ticket, then write the ticket.
Okay.
But
like
that's not an arrest.
You seem like a smart guy. And
I-
Like I said, we'll do it the easy way. You step out and comply, or we can do it the hard way.
I'm only trying to stand as we the people and declare my constitutional rights.
Fair enough.
That's it.
Okay? But that argument's for court right now.
It's
Oh, pardon me, Sergeant, but the lad would just prefer to skip court altogether and have court right here on the side of the road, if that's okay with you.
not. It's in there is our Fourth Amendment of the Constitution is there is no unlawful search or seizure. And I just spoke with the Capitol Police and they said that you don't have to produce that identification.
Okay. We need to prove who you are in order to issue the summons. Okay? We need to verify your driving status because you are operating a motor vehicle on the side of the road or on the roadway, which is public, not private. Okay? And yes, there is no unlawful search or seizures, but there are surely lawful
Recognize
searches
that?
and seizures. And that's what this is right now, okay?
You
You've been
recognize
given a
that?
lawful command.
You recognize
Quiet,
Lawful command
quiet.
to exit the
Fifth
car.
Amendment right. Does my VIN number, will my VIN number help you in any way?
Later.
Will my VIN number help you in any way? I'm declaring, you know, again, Supreme Court has upheld and said that any statute, code, or ordinance that is repugnant to the Constitution is null and void.
It ain't your job to determine that. It's the Supreme Court.
It's already been
The
determined.
Supreme Court has
What,
determined
hey,
we can
Charles,
do
I
this.
need you to be quiet. Your Fifth Amendment right is the right to remain silent.
That's
What is he, flapping his gums to his passenger? I need you to be quiet. Yeah, well, I tell you what, they're both village idiots. And in a moment, well, let's see what's going to happen in a moment.
drug
Okay.
free.
Okay.
You understand?
It's already-
I'm giving you a command to get out.
The band.
Do you,
I'm giving you a command to get out of the car.
will you produce the
Get out of the car.
tickets? What is the lawful reason that I need to get out of the car?
This officer tried to explain that to you.
And I have the right, the Fifth Amendment right. I declare
It's about to get the hard way.
I have a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and I've got. It's just pass the test. Just pass the test, sir.
Last chance.
Sir, can my VIN number help you?
Get out of the
Will my VIN number help you?
car.
This is unlawful, sir. Can you show me where the crime that has been committed with the written signature?
Spray, two, come around, hands, watch him.
Last chance, man. Just get out.
I'm standing. I'm declaring my constitutional amendment.
Damn, I don't know.
No, don't get out.
What are you doing, Charles?
I'm getting
Now
out.
you getting out?
Yeah.
Get out. Put your
yeah.
hands up.
What?
Put your hands up. Get out. Come over here. Come over here. Just come over here. You're not under arrest. Hey, get out. Get out now. Get out now. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Okay. Open the door.
Well, I guess his Fourth Amendment right just went right out the window. Well, that is because they broke the window. Yeah, how stupid is this guy? Man, I tell you what, Safe Auto Glass must be making a fortune on all these broken windows. What do you think, good people? His Fourth Amendment and his Fifth Amendment, they were all violated. Oh, I guess they'll have to file a lawsuit. Oh, wait a minute. Do sovereign citizens don't believe in the court of law? I don't know what the lad's gonna do, but not to worry. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe, because the world is filled with stupid people, and they all congregate and flock to YouTube to showcase their hidden talents. What talents are those, you might ask? Being stupid, of course. And Dr. Dave's more than happy to edit those videos to make you laugh, no doubt about it. Please check out my other channels, including Dr. Dave Frauditor Terminator. Oh, that features the 4 fabulous fools of frauditing, including Love You Long Time Lana and Boom Boom Goat Boy. He love you too good for buku money, okay, yeah. And then there's my main channel, which has over 6,000 video uploads for your viewing pleasures. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with frauditors. They're just uneducated oafs. That's right, oafs, like boofs, oafs. They need to find a damn job, but they have no education. Cheers to that.
What's his name? What's his name? I want his name. Hey, don't leave because you're detained, bro. What do you think about your service here today, ma'am?
You know what? If you're gonna be such a jerk,
He was being disorderly. He was being disorderly. And we're not breaking the law. We shouldn't have a problem here, right? Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Lower your voice. You're getting aggressive now. If we're in public property, you have to have a crime in order to trespass us.
Said, take your hands out of your pocket.
I'm asking for a
We don't know what the heck
Sir,
you're going to do right
well,
there.
sir, we're
man,
not doing
okay?
anything
Okay,
wrong.
What's the Third Amendment?
Let me go talk to him.
Yeah, nobody knows the damn Third Amendment.
This guy's being disorderly, but it's okay because he's a cop.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
But you can citate them.
Yeah.
Are they going to be cited for disorderly conduct? In America, the land of the free, where we choose to do what we want as long as we don't break the law, who the hell do you think you are?
Fucking man, dude.
I'm not doing anything to you.
You're a bitch ass punk.
I'm not doing anything to you.
Bitch-ass white shoe.
I'm not doing anything on you.
Freedom of speech, he never said fighting words.
Those are fighting words.
How is that fighting words? If you feel like fighting, it's your problem. He's not doing anything wrong.
I can guarantee you, sir, I can take a video of myself farting and thousands will see it.
Dude, you're in my space. Get away from me. Call the police, would you please?
Just know that we are the bosses, bro. We are. You're not. You have a gun? Yeah. It's your Second Amendment. Guess what? I have a camera. We're going to speak to the mayor about this. By the way, sir, you're in Auditing America with over 100 million views on the internet. I don't have to discuss my day with you. Who are you? Can you briefly, in one sentence, tell us what the Third Amendment is? You don't point your finger at people. We weren't harassing anyone. Oh, you assaulted me. I did. You assaulted me. She assaulted me.
Come on, we're on camera. We're on camera. Smack me, okay?
We're talking about violence.
Come on, man.
We're talking about violence.
Hey. Get out of my face.
Hey.
Get out of my face.
I'm not backing up. No, you asked me. I'm
causing
not.
a disturbance.
If you touch her, you're going to go to jail.
I'm not touching her.
Get back up.
I don't want to touch either
Back
one
up.
of you.
Oh, the shit show at the post office. You should be crying about that line that you're making. My God.
Why are you crying about cameras?
I have an anxiety problem.
What's your name?
I don't answer questions. And that is why, my friends, Mr. America does what he does. And then you become a tyrant.
And we can nicely refuse.
I'm a tyrant. Who are you?
Who are you?
You're sitting here
Who are
recording
you?
people without their permission.
I'm a camera guy, and I'm in a public place. What's your problem, bro? I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
If I take their mask off, then you record yourself.
What you gonna? I bet you don't have the balls to do that. We have authorization.
I don't
here.
want to be on your camera.
Well, maybe being in a public
How
place is
about
not the
common
place.
courtesy?
Now it's your turn to walk away.
I can walk away whenever I'm. I really.
Walk away now.
Am I being detained?
No, that's why I just told you.
Okay,
walk
I'm
away.
free to
That's
leave.
the opposite of detainment.
Oh, okay, I'm free to leave.
So go ahead. Yes, please.
Okay, I'm free to stay too. Listen, bro. Slow your roll.
You have an appointment.
I'm not talking to you. What the Third Amendment is, and I'll be on my way. You don't have to tell me verbatim. You can just tell me briefly what's the Third Amendment about. Why did you do that?
We asked you multiple times.
Okay, but why did you do that? I don't need to speak with you, sir.
Who you need to speak with?
Get away from me.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
You're too close, bro. Never break the law. I know my boundaries. I know where I'm at. I'm not interfering with anybody. I don't need you guys to explain to me how to behave myself. Take this one more personal because I've been in there and I know exactly what you guys do. I know exactly how you guys treat the inmates. Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again. All right? Keep your hands to yourself. Why are you touching me, bro? You are a Nazi, sir. And we can get you fired. You know that?
Traveling, we can ask you to leave.
You don't. You can ask, but I can nicely refuse if I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. Hey, man, but you have a gun and I want you to stay away from me. Before you enter those doors, all of you stick your tongue in your asses. You touch me. You touch me. Why you put your hands on me? Why you put your hands on me though? You hit me. You can't go anywhere. Look at this guy is following me. Leave me alone. She hit me. She hit me. It's on video. She hit me, and now she's detained by the police. I have freedom of speech. You don't tell me what to do. Who do you think you are? Let's stay right here. No, you can't. You're escaping. Yeah, you're helping a criminal. That's a crime too. You were all up in my face. Why don't you get in my face again, stupid? I'm sick of you.
I don't think there's a crime that's been committed.
You haven't made an investigation.
Okay, well, did he assault you?
What are you going to arrest me for? Trespassing? What's the crime? You need a crime. You need a crime to trespass somebody in a public place. What's the crime?
Sir, I tried to explain.
What's the crime?
Clearly, you just want to argue.
Well, no, of course I want to argue. I've been violated right now.
First one.
You're required to know
What's the
this.
first one?
I'm asking you.
What's the first one?
I'm asking you, sir.
What's the first one?
You tell me.
I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you, sir.
Okay.
You don't give us orders. What don't you understand about that?